No, this is the podcast where we talk about mining diamonds.
Minecraft?
Nah, bro, I feel like he's about to go with some blood diamonds type shit in a minute.
Well, let's get it started.
All right.
Sync clap on 3. Hold on. Alright.
Wait, let me get my water real quick, actually.
Unprofessional. Come on. Comrade, come on. How long does it take? I'm gonna start off with that question.
What?
So if you like this girl and she likes you, and you suggest that she does something and she takes it to heart, and she decides that she does not want to be around you anymore, and she still does the thing that you suggested to her, and does that mean that she still likes you or not?
Oh shit!
We didn't start.
Okay.
That's the question he's gonna start off with.
Okay, that.
Alright, let's see. Audio clap. In 3, 2, 1. Sweet. Alright, so, need the mic. Welcome to the Piece by Piece podcast. I'm your host, William Parham, and I'm here with...
Mess, yeah.
And our special guest today is...
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a special guest because I'm always going to be here, but
Oh shit!
my name is Takai Hogan. It's good to be here. Good to be on your podcast.
Hey,
Shout out,
Takai.
shout out.
Thank you. So, Takai Hogan, friend of mine, we met in the RLC. Charismatic as...
Charismatic.
Yeah, charismatic. I don't know why I said that.
Racist.
But great guy. Taught me a lot of things along the way. And today, as always, we're here to talk about mental health, and we'll chop it up later. But for now, we're going to focus on perhaps personal stories. So any experience you might have had dealing with, mental health or experiences, not only in yourself, but maybe in others. Like you've witnessed from others. Like let's say you had a friend who just disappeared off the grid, and next time you saw them, they were a complete different being because they were dealing with depression or anxiety. So either Mess or Takai, you can start.
You want to go?
Honestly, I do have a story for this.
Perfect.
So, like, there was this, growing up, there was this kid that he dated this girl for, like, 5 years. And, like, I mean, it was, for me, it was just, like, ordinary, like, relationship. Like, it was, like, whatever. So, they broke up. I forget what she did, but I'm pretty sure it was, like, something, like, I think she, like, cheated on him or something. And I don't know why, but, like, this kid completely disappeared off, like, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. And we all thought, we're like, okay, well, he's probably going through it. Because most people, they activate their, like, all their social medias for like a few weeks and then come back. Bro, I kid you not, the motherfucker, like, oh shit, my fault. Okay, so no, so the dude was like, dude, he just dipped out, like he just moved out of like town. Like his mom was like, there was like missing like persons report. Bro, he literally, no one knew where the fuck he was, and I saw him at a music festival, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? And I was like, that can't be bro, I can't be my man Mike. So he's just like, bro, long ass dreads and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck happened to you? He's like, man. He's like, bro. Yeah. I don't know if I can say this on this podcast, bro, but like.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Can I guess?
You can, bro. Because I mean, it's.
I want to guess. Did he go through a villain arc?
Nah, man. I was gonna say, well, I guess for the podcast reason, I was gonna say, man. He said this girl got to me, but he was pretty much like the pussy got me, bro. he was like. It was so bad that he literally changed political affiliations. I was like, what the fuck?
Torch.
I'm like, wow.
I don't know what torch means, but that...
Dog, no. What?
Y'all never heard torch before?
No.
No,
man.
dude.
All right. So that's like, that must be a DMV thing or a Maryland thing.
Never heard
when
of
we
it.
say something's torch,
I
it
heard
means
crank.
like, it's the equivalent of like fire, like it's addicting, or like it's, you ever heard the term water?
Like water. It's
Yeah,
like,
like that. Torch, saying something is torch is saying it's like that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
okay. Well, yeah. I mean, the fact that he changed political affiliations, that shit was kind of crazy, though.
Well, it takes all kinds for all kinds of people. His first mistake was probably trying to idolize it, because all the media, everything really just tries to idolize what 53% of the population has. It's not a prize. It's not this glorious thing, and I don't know if we can bring up prawn on this, can we?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, because Will and I.
just use a different word for it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Corn.
corn, prawn, yeah,
Corn, yeah.
whatever. So I was actually talking to Will about this a week ago. How it's actually American corn is I would say it's too sweet and over exaggerated in the commercials versus American corn in the grocery store. If you get what I
Oh,
mean.
okay. Yeah, okay, I get what you mean, yeah.
Then we started talking about Japanese corn and how it's a little bit sour. It's more like it is when you go to the store and get some.
I feel like that Japanese corn, I feel like that shit's kind of like you get what you get. Like, yeah, it is what it is, you know?
That's what it's like in real life, bro.
Raw.
Raw, uncut,
Raw.
not Jewish. I do have my own story. Will said that he asked if your friend went through a villain arc. He is not Will. He's not gone through a villain arc because you don't know a villain arc until you see me.
Oh, which...
I'm listening. Like, if you have a story,
I'm invested now,
the
yeah.
floor is yours.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have an interesting story. I don't know if I'm going to admit to everything that really happened, but
You can change names, bro. You can change names and locations, bro,
I'm
if
not,
you have
I'm
to.
not
Like-
talking about
like-
names
Say
or
whatever you feel
locations,
is
but
best.
Yeah.
but
Be honest, but you don't have to give away everything.
Yeah, you don't have to, yeah.
We ain't
no,
gonna ask you.
I don't really care too much about any of that. The thing is that I did when I was in high school. I changed political views because I realized, well, coming from a black family where I didn't live. God damn. I didn't live with either my mother or my father, and I lived with my grandmother instead. You know, the stereotypical black family.
I'm with you, bro.
Everything is so prioritized on making sure that the woman's happy, the woman is safe, that everything is you do what you can to make sure this woman you're right for this woman, and nothing about if this woman is right for you. And so, going into my first relationship, I tried my best to make sure I could do everything I could for this girl. You know, I tried to buy her stuff when I had money. I tried to take her places when I didn't have a car. All of that. It wasn't enough. And so, you know, when what I was able to do wasn't enough for her, she tried to force me to do things for her. And because I wasn't ever really taught or raised to actually set my own boundaries for what I am okay with or what I'm not okay with, she essentially walked all over me. I was a living amoeba. You call me a worm if you really wanted to. This is February. So this was beginning of 2021, the first semester I had in college. And so it got to a point where she was forcing me to sleep with her, and I was not okay with that. I'd tell her no, and if me telling her no was not enough, then I don't know what you can do, because, you know, on a campus and a girl basically tells you that, or tells everyone that you did something that she didn't like or anything like that,
It's pretty much over.
you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, it's pretty much over, yeah.
You have to do what she wants. And so that was enough for me to realize that you can't live like this as a man. I was essentially a worm. I was a straw man. You could push me over, and what could I do? Nothing but stand there and take it. And it was enough. I had enough. I had enough when she decided that she couldn't wait a month to see me, and she cheated on me with a guy she didn't know. So after that point, I realized that no one really cares about what you feel as a man. Only time they care is when you actually do something worthwhile. You have to be him. You can't walk around here want to be him tomorrow, want to be him a year from now. You have to want to be the best you today, not in an hour, not in 10 minutes, but right now. There's no reason that you can wait, or you should wait. You just do it now. And that was enough for me to actually just change everything, because something had to.
So if I could ask, If I could ask, if you can give, first of all, just damn, I had no clue you were going through that or went through that. But it happens to the best of us. You got a point though, like when you're held back up against the wall and you have like a lot to lose, especially in college, like word is law. It's a bit scary.
It's a very there's no way to even fight it, and even if you do, you're considered as that guy. Like I know people who like been accused like of stuff like that, and then they prove it in law, like in court doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Not what's funny. You know what the reality is? Those same people can no longer go back to the regular life they once had because they're ostracized pretty much from society.
Facts.
Because anyone like in the business world does not want to deal with a person that has like a target on their back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's unfortunate reality.
Well, it's either you don't bite the apple and you face the consequences, or you do what I did, you bite the apple multiple times because you had to. I wanted to be here, and I didn't want to go through the Title IX. I'll leave it at that because of a lie that was placed against me, or some dominoes set up to fall on my head. So after all that, I really didn't have any other choice.
Man, that's rough. Man, that's heavy. Damn.
No, that's sorry. While you were, bringing it up, I had to look it up because it triggered a memory. There was a teen who was charged with lying about being raped by a college football player. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that.
This kind of stuff happens all the time. So
it's so excuse my language. It's so ironic. This happened in February as well. 2017 though. Looking at it real quick, there's a second-degree falsely reporting an incident tampering, with evidence connected to a certain football player. Pretty much you're saying it was like she was raped, and then coming out later and admitting that it was all for naught. And that player lost literally everything. Scholarship, chance for the NFL.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's crazy. So like, what year did she prove? What year did she prove that that was a lie? Like, was it? So it was brought up in 2017, right? 2017. And when was it cleared that it was just like a false accusation?
Oh, I definitely just deleted it. Hold on.
Because all right, but if you think about it, you see, like even if they proved that it was a lie, his life is still over.
Yeah, and
there's nothing you can do.
Well, what doesn't help about that is that Obama passed a bill that actually made it easier for women to do this. So the idea was that, even if there was any evidence, maybe even any chance that this person did it, and this is towards men, of course, then that's enough to charge him with the crime. And so I don't know the exact statistics, but there was a gradual spike of false accusations that were charged as the actual crime because of it. And so this
I wonder if that was I wonder if right after that the rise of the Me Too movement got big, like after that.
I'm not too sure, but yeah.
To answer your question earlier, it was March 3rd that she pled not guilty. But to add insult to injury, the reason why she did it is crazy. I'm going to quote this from the New York Post. I'm going to read it exactly the way it is. She admitted that she made up an allegation of sexual assault against the football player because it was the first thing that came to mind, and she didn't want to lose another male student as a friend and potential boyfriend. She stated that she believed when the other male student heard the allegation, it would make him angry and sympathetic towards her.
Dog, what?
So this is why in life you can't play a game of checkers. This is what I was saying in my story, because that could have been me if it just said no. Sometimes so super professional.
It's pops.
Okay, so I'll take the lead from here. Okay.
No, I'll take the lead from here.
All right, go ahead.
And so, anyways, so like I was saying, it's sometimes it's a game. But life is a game of chess, and you can't play like it's checkers. So, when you when you see stuff like this, you have to make sure you know who you're talking to.
Right.
You know, it's better to wait and see if this person's good for you rather than to just straight up, believe that, oh, this girl's beautiful. This girl is the one.
That's the trap. That's the trap most men like fall for.
Exactly. And so you have to focus on what is important to you. And if getting women and getting sex is important to you, then your life, unfortunately, isn't worth anything. Because women, well, I'll just say people in general see life through their lens. And for some people, it is easy to get sex. Predominantly women. It's very easy for them to get it.
Right.
They literally just have to say yes. That's all it takes. Is the words yes or yes you can. That's all it takes. And if you all you want is that, and I'm not saying it's wrong to want to have sex, because everyone has their vices, everyone has what they want to do in this world. Sometimes it's something smaller, sometimes it's something bigger, but if all you want to do and only achievement you want to have in life is just to have sex whenever you want, wherever you want, I'm sorry to tell you, but your life is not going to amount to much of anything. Now, if you want to do that after you've achieved something, that's a different story. And that's a different story we can get into later this podcast. Okay. But, there's no reason that you should only want to have sex when you have amounted to basically nothing.
No, that's true. That's facts. If you haven't worked on yourself, like, why the fuck would she want a loser?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would she want a loser? No, I generally get that, and like I've noticed that there's some people that get so mad when they're like, they'll be like, I don't get why these chicks these women don't talk to me, and I'm like, and it'll be like the people that are like super, like they'll be like super quiet, like. Don't work on themselves, just super awkward, don't make the attempt to talk to people, have no type of social skills, no striving. You can tell like that I hate to say it, that they're losers. Yeah, of course, bro, you're repelling them. No one wants to be around that shit, especially if you're not confident, bro. Rest in piss, bro. No one's gonna like that shit, bro. Like, even like I don't like being around like not confident people, bro.
Yeah.
And like,
no, go.
No, I mean, no, I'm just saying, no, like, I generally understand where you're coming from, because, yeah, if you haven't worked for yourself, yeah, like, if you want to, like, have sex with a bunch of girls and you're not doing shit with your life, bro, I'll be real with you, if you happen to get it through the means of not doing shit, just kind of being, like, the one dude, like, the plug on the block, like, yo, it is what it is. He's bringing some type of value. Not probably the one, like, that's probably going to last in the long run, but still some type of value.
Yeah.
But,
they're always drawn to a man who can do something, because, well, frankly, women don't want to have to do something. They want to do it if you can already do it. So let's say you're a fisherman. A woman's not going to want to go into the rough seas for hours on end, in the cold, in the hot, in the heat, when it's dangerous, if you can do it. That's why she's attracted to you, because you can do what she can. And so if you can't even do what she can't, why would she want to be with you? She can do what you can and can't do, and much, much more. She's basically playing the role for both of you, when you're supposed to be playing the role for you and her.
Yeah.
So, but that's.
It's just like I get what you mean, because it's kind of like, why the fuck would she want someone that's useless? Like, why would she want someone that's useless and provides no value? Like, pretty much in a way, you're pretty much her son.
Yeah,
like I kid you not. Like I totally get it why they would not want to even associate with people like that, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, I don't like to associate with people who can't do anything. I mean, I try to make sure that my friends are fully able to do something, because I do this. I surround myself with people who think like me and don't think like me. So the friends that think like me, I can call them up if I'm in the middle of the woods, lost, car's dead, anything, and they come and get me. If you can't call up your friend, say midnight, it's dark, you're in the middle of nowhere, your battery's on like 5%, and you can't call up your boy and tell him, I'm lost, I'm at this place, I was this place an hour ago, and all they want to know is, what happened? Why were you out there? They're asking the wrong questions. They are not your friend. and this applies to guys and girls.
Okay.
And frankly, the most likely thing is, if you have a lot of female friends as a guy, and you call up one of your female friends, and in the middle of your conversation about trying to get help, she's asking you, "Why were you out this late? What are you doing? What happened? Why are you out of gas? Why don't you have a spare tire?" She's not your friend, because if you can't trust her to help you out when you need it, but she can trust you to help her out when she needs it, what's the purpose of being friends with her, bro? She's more than likely your friend because she can get something out of you, and it's a smart move. But if you can't get anything out of her, it doesn't have to be sex, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be anything weird. It's
Right.
just, yeah, sure, she's funny, she makes me laugh. Then why aren't you dating her?
That is true. Yeah.
There's no real purpose to be friends with a girl if she can't help you out when you need it, but you can help her out when she needs it. And this is just an extreme, of course. And people have friends for all different types of reasons. But I'm talking about real friends, people you hang out with every day. You're talking to this person at least 2 hours out of your day every day. The person you talk to at least like an hour every week or something like that. That this does not apply to them. We're talking about, let me go out of my way to make sure I talk to this person. And if this person cannot help you when you need it the most, they are not your friend.
Nah, I get that. And like, if they can't really help you during tough times, then kind of like, why do you have them as friends? To be honest.
Exactly. There's absolutely no purpose for this at all.
I can't wait. I feel like if I say this might be controversial. I do feel like there's times where, maybe it's not reciprocated at the same time, but there may have been a moment where the share of mutual respect was equal. Like, you both looked out for each other for a time, and let's say one friend went through something and now they're not as helpful as they once were. So looking back on that bond, want to kind of boost that friend up. I'm not saying be there forever, because like, if they're not even making an effort to get back on track, like, they're just dragging you down.
Yeah, then just like,
But like, there's always that I don't want to call it pity, but sympathy, empathy. I say sympathy.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what you mean, bro.
Well, I was talking about this off camera, but I simply lack this kind of stuff. I lack empathy, a major part of empathy, sympathy, compassion. So that just doesn't slide with me. There's, if you have a friend and he went through something tough in his life, say he lost his parents, and you've been friends with this guy since you were kids. So you've been friends for say 10 years. So you're 25, he's 25, and he lost his parents 2 years ago. And all he does is sit on his couch, smoke weed, play video games all day because he can't do it anymore. Why are you friends with this guy?
I mean, like, I get what you're saying, because like, that's like, you are, what they say, you're like the five five people, which is true, bro. If you surround yourself with stoners and people that just sit around and just play video games all day, you're probably gonna be like just like them. And honestly, that's so, like, there's no productivity in that. So I mean, there's some people I had to cut off because I'm like, man, this is all you're fucking doing. Like, this is lame as hell. Like, yo, bro, like, touch grass, go outside. Like, bro, find a fucking job or something, bro.
Acquire some maidens. Come on, bro.
Stop trying to bum money off me for some fucking cigarettes, bro.
Yeah. So like, if you hang around a guy like this, he's not gonna help you.
Fuck no. What? He can't even got a car. He can't even pull up to where you, like, in case something happened. He can't even pull up.
He's the type of guy who's like, I need you to drive me to this plug. I don't have gas money.
Hell no.
I don't have money to pay for this.
Nah, gang. I leave those people undelivered, bro. I don't even answer back, bro.
So there's a solution for people. If you are listening, and maybe you're one of those people who are lost, there's this YouTuber named Denmo, if you guys heard about him before.
No.
Really, really chill guy. But I've listened to plenty of his episodes, and one of the episodes he said was, if you want to have like a successful life, or at least a successful dating life, and let's say you're in high school and you're transitioning to college, maybe pick up a trade, so that way, you know, if you don't know what you're doing with your life, at least you're doing something that's not going anywhere. Like, it's a job that's going to be of substance that will stick with you. And then once you start making some money there, move into a house with a bunch of friends, specifically a bunch of guys, because that way it opens up your options to where you can go or what those people are interested in. So that increases your likelihood of meeting more people.
Okay.
So instead of like being alone and just doing the same shit every day, you have an option, or like it just opens up doors for you, because you never know where opportunity will be. But at the end of the day, you still got to go out and do
like,
it. You
yeah.
can't just have it handed to you.
No,
but there's a plan for everything, even if you don't know what you're going to do with your life if you're being stagnant.
No, I mean that's a fact, bro. Like, I mean, if you're one of those people, like I recently started like really like understanding, like in the past few years, I started understanding how powerful networking really is. Like, I always heard the term network, and I'm like, man, that means I gotta go meet people. What the fuck? But then when I realized, like, yo, my life fucking sucks right now. Like, what the fuck? I gotta go. Like, I gotta do something, bro. Cause I'm tired of hanging out with like the same 3 people. And no offense to them, but yo, like, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, some of them got good jobs, but back then, bro, we wasn't doing shit, bro. I'm not gonna say we worthless, but we like worthless plus. We're like worthless -1, you feel me, gang? But everyone's doing better now, you know. Like, I don't really talk to them anymore because they have families, and you know, they got like jobs. Bro, there's some jobs that I'm like, damn, bro, like for real. But just to let y'all know, I just remember the couch in the basement, gang. I'll never forget that.
Potato dude.
For real, bro.
The
Waking up at 5 p.m., bro. Literally degenerates.
5 p.m.
Don't even
Yeah,
ask
no,
questions, bro.
Out of pocket.
So when these people, when the people see the,
Almost slept his life away.
when the people see the podcast, like the two
Spirited
people,
away.
the 2 people like that see this shit, they're gonna be like, yo, you're a piece of shit mess, but hey, like, yo,
Nah, honestly, man, you never know who can learn. Nah, like, it's honest. You never know who like needs to hear this. There might be someone on the couch right now listening. Like, they might like be like, damn, what am I doing with a life? Or maybe my girl broke up with me. I'm just gonna eat Lay's and watch anime. Like,
or if they're super bent, they're gonna be like, fuck those guys. I am tired of this positivity going on. They probably don't even follow what they preach, and it's kind of like, look where you're at and look where we at.
Yeah.
So,
new slogan.
yeah.
Energy is everything, and everything is energy.
Too
So if you
positive
ain't-
for me,
if you
G.
ain't-
I was crazy.
If you ain't putting it out there, it's just not gonna come back to you.
I have something even better than that. It's just, you know, there are these guys, even girls.
Oh, I thought you had a better slogan. Okay.
Anyways.
Probably does.
Anyways, it's not a slogan. It's just the way it is. And you know, I'm 20, and I'm teaching these guys things. The reason I say this is because, you know, fortunately you guys haven't gone through this, and I say I'm glad I'm the person to go through this, because I honestly don't believe that most people will be able to handle the kind of life I've had. Because the type of life I had either makes you a serial killer or the type of guy who just wants to end it all. And I decided that I didn't want either of those options. Unfortunately, I had people in my life to make sure that did not happen. But the point I'm trying to get into is that, you know, there's these people in the world that listen to these motivational videos, audio, whatever. They'll just sit down, listen. It's like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow.
I hate those people. I cannot stand a mental masturbator, bro. Like, that is mental masturbation. Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it after I finish this
Yeah,
episode.
no, that is mental masturbation. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, no.
What you have to do is, you know, while you're listening to this, do 5 push-ups. If you can't do 5 push-ups, do 2 push-ups. That's all you have to do.
Do you feel like you would respect a person that does not look at motivational videos, doesn't do shit with their lives, than a person that doesn't do shit with their lives and watches motivational videos?
No.
It's like,
At least you're doing like.
I will respect a couch potato that doesn't watch these videos, and you know what I'm saying, like I will respect a couch potato that doesn't watch these videos and pretty much stays true to his lifestyle, as opposed to a guy that is a couch potato that watches motivational videos and he doesn't do it, bro. That is so
I'll do it later, guys. I'll do it later. No, do it right now. Why are you sitting, you know, eating the last crumbs of your Lay's potato chips? Come on, you get up, get off your ass, and do it. Because some of us don't have an option. Some of us have to get up every day, willing to fight for it all. And you have the privilege. You have the privilege to sit there and do nothing about it. That's the most offensive thing that you can do anywhere, anytime, to anyone. Is say, my life sucks, and you do nothing about it to make it better. There are people out here, people like me, who don't have an option, have to make it better.
Damn.
Nah, that's straight facts. Life is truly a blessing, and I can't speak for everyone. I definitely have my fair share in college, but to not even try is disrespectful. Like, there are some people out here who are, don't have the free time to sit around and just enjoy the luxury of staring at the wall watching paint dry.
For real though.
Some people just gotta keep moving regardless of what's going on. Like, weekend warriors. Like, when you have to work that 9 to 5 and then you have to do what you enjoy on the weekend, the life you want to live. Like, the NFL players, 30 for 30. Not 30 for 30. Hard Knocks or something.
I'm not sure.
Pretty much, it's a show about people who were high D1 players trying to get to the NFL, but they didn't get the direct route. So now they're just working 9 to 5 job, but like training hard as hell, so that when their debut comes, they'll get drafted.
Okay. That
type of deal.
Okay.
So pretty much people are hustling, nonstop. Like, even this fucking podcast, like, we're all fucking students working not only in school but outside with other fucking jobs and shit we gotta do. Everyone has their own problems, but at least we're doing it and not just complaining about it.
That's true.
What I have to say about that is, it's one thing if you're in college, you're actually getting a degree that matters, because some of these degrees require 60 study hours a week. You don't really have an option to work. You can't go full-time student, full-time employee. This is not for those type of people. It's for the people who just sit home. Oh, wonder what my ex is doing. E-stalking them for weeks on end, seeing that they've gone up in life. And you're doing what? You put on 20 pounds.
Bro.
Watching Netflix. Anime. This is my waifu from Spirited Away. Come on.
Bro, I literally, God.
Great movie.
It is a good movie. It is a good movie. And I'm not hating on Spirited Away. I'm hating on people who do nothing with their lives, because I was down. I went through some tough things. I thought about ending it all when I was 12. All right? So I know what it's like. You can't just you can't let those thoughts get to you. You have to get up and you have to do something, because if you do nothing, well, you're going to want to be nothing. You're going to want to end it all.
Imagine how your parents would feel.
I don't care what my parents feel.
No, sorry. I was speaking like rhetorically in a way. Like,
what?
You were created, maybe not to do what someone else wanted, but you were given life to really do what you want with your life. Like, you were born to have options. Yeah, sure, you might be constricted to an extent, but at the end of the day, you don't have to do anything you don't want to.
That's true, yeah.
So imagine just doing nothing, and you were just given not only the gift of life, but the gift of free will.
Some people are even given that. So.
Yeah, some people don't even get that. But still, just like...
wasted potential, for real. That's like the worst.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Just be a waste of potential.
Waste of potential, yeah.
That can really... Well, relating this back to a mental health type of thing, some people, I learned about this recently, called imposter syndrome, where you have so much potential and you don't think you're good at all. Like, imposter syndrome is, if I can, best of my knowledge, it's when you're a high achieving person. So, like, let's say you study 60 hours a week, you have all these accolades, you're like top 3% in your class, and you still feel like dog shit. Like, you still feel like you're not good, but you've been working. That it has a toll on you heavily.
Honestly,
it's like self-defeat.
This imposter syndrome thing is kind of like new to me. Like, I never really knew that's really what it meant. I thought it was just like someone that's kind of like, that was like, okay, they have like some talent, like they have some talent, and they're like, but they keep doubting themselves. I'm like, doesn't everyone suffer from imposter syndrome? If we're gonna like talk about that.
Well, the biggest cases of imposter syndrome are people who actually get what they don't actually deserve. So, you know, there are some students who get into, say, Harvard with like a 3.2 GPA because of some form. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? 3.2 GPA?
Yeah.
Find out.
There's this black woman. She actually got into Harvard. She had like a 3.3 GPA, which is that's very low. That's very low for Harvard.
For Ivy League.
Yes,
that's very low for Ivy League.
That's low for Harvard.
Yeah.
Is their acceptance rate, and you know what your GPA has to be to actually get in. Your GPA has to at least be 3.5. This girl got in with a 3.3 GPA. She sat in all the classes. She did everything she could to study. She got A's, B's in the class, but everyone that she was competing with in that class, top of the top of the top of their class, and she dropped out. She got a full ride because of this government program, and I'm not going to say which one it is because, well, frankly, I think they want to get this video to stay up, and so
Yeah.
and so, you know, she
Just tell us after the send out.
she straight up she straight up dropped out of Harvard because she didn't think she was good enough, because she got what she genuinely didn't believe she deserved. She thought it should go to someone who actually deserved it. And so that is the most common case of imposter syndrome. Sometimes it is extreme enough where the top of their class believes that they're not the top of their class, that they cheated in some way, that their genetics was unfair. Sometimes that's the case. But if that's the case, then just man up. Come on.
Or woman.
Woman up is a different thing. If you're a woman, just be more feminine, all right?
Yeah.
It makes you more attractive to men. Trust me.
Estrogen up.
Estrogen up. Yeah, man. Testosterone up, woman. Estrogen up. You know.
What the fuck, Will?
I don't know. That was the best way to think about it.
Bye-bye.
I do have the definition actually for imposter syndrome now. So to break it down, imposter syndrome is when high achieving individuals struggle with an inability to internalize accomplishments and with persistent of being exposed as a fake.
Wait, repeat that last part?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you. Damn.
Alhamdulillah.
It's dusty. All right. So
Musties.
with an inability to internalize accomplishments and with persistent of being exposed as a fake. So like when you're achieving a lot of goals, like let's say you're getting certified for so many things, but you keep telling yourself like, oh, I don't deserve this. Oh, this isn't me. This isn't it. Why am I getting this?
Bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Win's a win, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like at one point, man, I'm like, yo, fuck, I'm taking that win. I don't give a fuck.
I got into Harvard with a 3.3.
Shit, what, bro? What the fuck? But if anything, once I graduate, I'm definitely talking shit on Twitter. I'm be like, yo, y'all wish y'all could be like me.
W's in the chat.
Like y'all would truly wish y'all could be like me.
It's because what I'm going to get into is I feel, well, I'm not going to say I feel. I personally believe is that people.
I see where it's going.
I personally believe that people have it too easy. That they have it too easy to where the point where they believe the worst thing that can happen to them is that they don't deserve what they have earned. Mm-hmm. That is, I don't know. That's just weak to me.
Haram.
I wouldn't go there because I'm my own person, and I'm not gonna say, he's just a top G stan. He's the bottom G, guys. But no. But what I'm trying to get into is that, you know, if you earn something, let's just say you have a job, you make 6 figures, you spent 20 years of your life becoming a doctor, even though it should only take 13. But you know, you messed up at some point in your life. You tried to get it back together. You fumbled it a bit, but you know, you ended up becoming a doctor, and you don't think you deserve it. What kind of person are you?
What's the difference between that and being humble?
No. Because being humble is, oh well, you know, there are better people in this field than I am. Versus, I shouldn't be a doctor at all.
And not only that, but when you're doing like the imposter syndrome, I guess I'm starting to understand that concept of it, bro. Think about it. If you think like, to his point, Imagine if it took you 20 years to become a doctor. You just wasted someone's spot in med school. So therefore, you literally have destroyed someone else's future because you were a waste of potential, bro. That's the worst thing. Not only are you bringing yourself down, but you brought that person down too.
I didn't even think about
Bro,
it.
Literally, it's actually, I think it's very selfish. It's a very selfish thing to do. Like, being humble is kind of like, okay, well, all right. It's like you said, oh man, damn, I still like, all right, I scored in the MCAT like a 500. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Like something.
Yeah, I could have done better. Come on.
You could have done better. Yeah. Oh, that guy did better than me. Okay, but odds are, if you score like a 500 MCAT and have like your accolades, you're most likely going to get into med school. But med school's med school, bro. I don't care. Like,
Yeah, it's
med school.
It's a dog eat dog.
It's a dog eat world, bro.
Med
And wins
school's
a
not
win.
even school. Med school is a battlefield.
Yes.
Like, they will really drop you without a trace, and you will come out with either a W and a high salary or an L and some fat debt. Like, it's crazy.
You have no other choice but to like literally win.
Yeah, you have to fight for it. So these type of people, and I'm saying sometimes it's an actual thing. Other times it's just, oh well, I've always had it so easy, and some people don't. So I wanna be like everyone else and have it difficult. So I have imposter syndrome. No, you earned it. If you earned it, you earned it. If you cheated for it, that's a different story. Then you are a cheater. You are an imposter. You are sus. But yeah, imposter is sus. But but you can't live your life thinking you aren't the person you say you are. You have to live your life that way, because who are you? Really, who are you if you are not who you say you are, who you act you are?
Yeah, that's true.
Would you someone else? Are you someone that everyone else wants you to be? People don't find those kind of people interesting. They don't think those kind of people are the type of people who get friends. You don't make it in life thinking you're not someone who you are. If I walked around here, I don't know, speaking a different language simply for the fact that people think I'm from a different country and I'm not, after they find out, oh, he's just an American. Oh, he's just pretending to be he's from Portugal. He's just pretending he's German or whatever.
Right.
That's lame. They don't think you're cool for that. They think that you're
weird
weird
as hell. You weird as fuck for that, bro.
It's one thing if you're doing an impression or something like that. Stay on top of your skills, man. But I want to speak like this because it makes me cooler. No.
What the fuck?
It doesn't make you cooler. You shouldn't be doing this because you want to be cooler. Because I used to stutter. I've been stuttering a little bit through this podcast, but I actually used to speak in a Russian accent to hide the fact that I was stuttering. That's different. That's different.
That's interesting. Yeah.
But I want to speak like this because I have no personality. No. Do something with your life rather than just pretending to be someone you're not. Be who you are versus someone you want to be.
Damn. I mean, he definitely, that's definitely like right. Okay, that.
Falling into that, like, you giving me ideas now or just inspiring me to speak this out. You don't always have to follow the trend of what's going on. Like, being who you want to be is just enjoying what you like to do or what's challenging that you are willing to accept. Like how Instagram and like all the other social medias have trends.
Like reels and stuff like that, like how they all hopped on that.
Right, people try to like follow that trend and think, okay, this is like what's cool, this is what's popping. When in reality, you're distracting yourself from the content you're even making. Like you can go from a self-improvement channel to, oh, I'm just making these clips or highlights just trying to get people's attention. Like you're not really educating them, you're just diverting their eyes to something that's not beneficial.
That's true, but I mean, I think with reels is like a little bit different though, because that's kind of like a marketing thing. Like think about it, like to make to bring the attention to like any like outlet, bro. You're kind of gonna have to show something of value, something of interest at least. Even if you could literally talk so much stupid shit and literally record yourself doing it, and it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna see what else pops. Like, cause bro, people are so lazy nowadays. I've realized that a lot of people don't do a lot of people don't do much. So people are just literally living just to be entertained.
Yeah,
So
that's
like bro, I'm not even a religious person, but I'm gonna say faithless living.
yeah. Well,
Like it is completely faithless living. Like
this whole what you're getting into is done on purpose because mindless drones are easier to control than people who say sit down and just why'd I spend 5 minutes watching a guy make a hut in the middle of nowhere. I'm not going to do that. Why am I watching a tutorial on how to bake cookies? I don't even own an oven.
bro, actually, I've been guilty of that in the past, and I know what you mean, man. Because I'm like, there's sometimes where I'm like,
Nice.
bro, like cooking like Cambodian dish, bro. I don't even know a Cambodian person. I know exactly what you mean, bro. Like I just be like, all right.
Yeah, thanks for the cookie. We're super professional here.
You said you don't have to bake cookies.
Shut up.
Get yourself a wife who can bake.
I'll learn myself.
Useless skill.
Yeah, bro, bacon's pretty useless.
What?
No, I'm saying you want to be you're getting into med school, right?
Well, bacon bread. Yeah. Oh.
You want to get into med school, Will, right?
I want to get a doctorate.
Yeah, you want to become a doctor.
Nice.
What time will you have to actually sit down for 4 hours making dough, baking it? Like I said, it's
never.
exactly. So it's a useless skill.
What
You,
if I put something in the oven for like 20?
bro, what?
I'll bake chicken.
No, you're going to go to the market. You're going to go to Walmart, push your little shopping cart, pick out a rotisserie chicken, and go back home. That's what you're going to do.
For real though, I was thinking that already.
So what I'm saying right now is, sure, you can practice baking, you can practice cooking, that can be your hobby, sure, but it's a useless skill. Because what you want to do in your life, what you are doing with your life, will not allow you to have time to do that. Because you think you're going to have time to sit down and make an 8-hour meal when you're going to be on call? No. Answer is no.
Yeah.
So, like I said, find yourself a wife who can cook.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, or go to Walmart and get yourself a rotisserie chicken and make a 5-minute chicken and rice.
Less arguing. Let's arguing, bro. Like fuck that shit. Let's get rotisserie chicken.
Served at the table and in the grocery store. Damn.
Or you can serve her something in the bedroom.
I think they say in the oven.
Yeah, put a chicken in the oven.
You're.
You're.
Well, going back to imposter syndrome.
It's not real.
Today at my scholars meeting, I used that because our president, our very own, had a meeting and public speaking about it. And I was told to say, how would learning about imposter syndrome help me in my doctoral studies? And I came up with a nice little list, starting off with normalizing my experiences. So like learning about imposter syndromes, as you know, doctor studies are very challenging. So at some point, I might feel inadequate as if I'm not ready. So understanding that I can normalize an experience will help me feel less alone and will prepare me better for,
I guess your
doctorate school.
experience, yeah.
Yeah, or also like, seeking support. So if imposter syndrome does get the best of me and like I'm really off my shit, I have friends and mentors to look out to really just talk about it and express it. I know that sounds like I'm being a little vulnerable, but not everyone's a solid steel fortress. Like even Superman got the beat down.
Never, ever.
Right.
So now I'm kidding.
What I have to say to that is, you have to be. Because girls aren't going to find that attractive.
But my career is more important than girls right now.
That doesn't matter. Other people don't think that that's attractive. And it doesn't have to be attractive in a sexual way. Your friends aren't going to think that that's cool. Because
I have faults?
no, not that you have faults, but if you aren't indomitable in some form,
I am.
you just said that you aren't.
I'm physically indomitable.
Mentally.
Yeah, mentally.
I see where he's coming from, bro. Like, so the thing is what he's saying, bro, if you're not good at doing what you are, like, if you're not confident, bro, listen, all right, so let's say, for example, we're all on a plane, right, and you're the pilot. Dude, and for some for some reason, bro, you're like, yo, bro, I just realized I'm afraid of heights. Rest in piss, bro. We are all dying in this bitch.
Yeah,
like,
well,
that is literally what I'm saying. Like, I see where he means, bro. Imagine that, bro. Imagine you driving a plane, bro, and just realizing you're afraid of heights, bro.
Yeah.
When we already hit, bro.
Or you're let's say you're the pilot. Yeah, let's stick with your analogy here. Let's say, well, you're the pilot of the plane.
Yeah.
And you get scared easily, and you have this imposter syndrome, and you hit a little bit of
We in turbulence.
I don't know what to do.
We would just crash straight up.
I'm scared.
Zoinks.
The co-pilot's better than I am.
Like school.
Yeah. Do you think the co-pilot's gonna want to fly with you if you can't keep your shit together?
Yeah, because his life depends on you too, bro. You're
Yes.
like pilot, like, bro, like.
You're the man in charge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so if you aren't in charge of your own life, people aren't going to want to be a part of it.
I'm scared of blood.
Yeah.
Bro, that
Bro.
I've seen that before though, but like they kind of like, well, I've seen
Doctors don't
medical
actually.
student.
Doctors actually don't have to treat patients. That's the thing.
A surgeon who's scared of blood.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
There you
bro,
go.
you're pretty much done at that point, bro.
So-
You can't even get into
so
that program.
Unless you're like an oncologist or something, you actually do have to treat patients at that point. But let's just say like you're giving a little boy his checkup. You don't actually have to draw blood half the time. You can get a nurse to do it.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, going back to that whole imposter syndrome. I've been trying to tell you this, Will. Get an ego. That's has to be a massive one. Because if you get yourself an ego, you're going to sit down and think, oh, I'm kind of the shit. Why don't I try to make myself more the shit? Your ego is just going to build on that and build on that.
I just feel evil.
That makes you more indomitable.
I don't think it would make you evil. I think I know. So I know what you're talking about, bro. Listen,
I feel like
listen.
I'd be terrified.
Bro, let me tell you something. You played sports, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever beat your opponent so bad that you're like, you fucking suck? Like you thought in your head, you're like, you just literally just destroyed. Like,
Nah,
what
I give him a
sports?
hand. I help him back up.
All right, bro. So let's talk in reality.
So Will is too nice. Is the
Yeah,
problem.
that's so anyway.
This is what I'm saying.
We about to
He
roast him, bro.
needs
We got
an
you.
ego.
Like if I run by someone and like they fall behind me and I score a goal, like I'll go back and like help them up. Like, bro, you good? I didn't mean to trick you.
Okay. You seen that? You seen that? What I'm saying, dude? But here's the thing: when you were running past that person, even though they fell, when you were trying to get the goal, you didn't help them. Why? Because that's a bit of your ego.
Yeah,
So
you want to win.
Yeah, you want to win, bro. Fuck the other person.
Exactly. That's your little bit of ego. You can't suppress that shit. Come on, bro. You see me walking around here acting like I'm the king of the hill. I call this little place my fiefdom, bro.
Yo, I'll be seeing him walking around here sometimes. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, you hear me super loud.
The
And
voice is mad distinct. Like I can hear.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I'll be studying in this bitch, and I'll be hearing this like deep ass voice, and I'm like, I never knew your name until today, and I'm like, yo, that's that dude's voice, bro, with the glasses that I always be
Yeah.
seeing. Like, yeah, like,
so, yeah.
yeah, like he,
Yeah,
like,
it's the ego.
And
Because if you have an ego, people know who you are. Like I said, like he said, he didn't know what my name was.
But she knew who you sounded like.
Exactly. That's the ego. The ego sells everything. And some you can't be this soy boy beta loser with an ego say, oh, I'm the shit. You say, oh, I can fuck all these bitches, and you've never slept with a girl or you haven't amounted to anything. That's the real imposter syndrome right there. You don't want to be like that. You want to have an ego built off of what you can and can't do. So if you can do this, build your ego off of that and expand it to where you can't, to do things that you can't do when you were younger. Because you should be able to do anything that you can try to do.
what's
You good?
Thank you.
No, yeah,
I'm good.
yeah,
You have
just-
another guest coming, so I was checking my phone.
Okay, but so I was gonna say, so I know what you mean. So for the longest time when I would skateboard, I would always, my friends would tell me like I would learn things quick. I don't know if I ever tell you a story. So I would learn like a skateboard trick, say the kickflip. I had friends that were way better than me. Which shout out to them. That's the reason I got so far in skateboarding, because like no matter what, bro, I would sit there and be like, yo, why the fuck are these guys
Doing this shit and I can't.
Okay, so like, all right, I'm gonna throw it there for the skaters that might see this. Some of the people, all right, like I learned kickflip. Fakie flip is pretty much riding backwards, nollie flip, switch flips. same trick, just different stances. Like it's pretty much like if you watch like Naruto anime, it's like, oh shit, you're learning how to do like the opposite element, whatever, right?
A jutsu.
It's the reverse kata. Come on.
Yes, there you go. So the point is, my friends were really good at that. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I just started skateboarding, but my friends pushed me to learn how to skate my opposite foot because I had the plasticity. Didn't have one style, so I would just be able to kind of like do the tricks in these different stances because I wasn't cemented in one style. So they pushed that innately on me because they were always like fry me, bro. My thing is I was always being competitive, so I used to get pissed. I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I hate it.
That's the ego. Like, that's the ego I'm talking about.
Like, I hate it when like people will do like a trick, and I'm like, and I see like even like a 12-year-old doing this trick. I'm like, bro, and I'm like, I couldn't.
Like, how am I being beat by a 12-year-old? Girl,
it's happened. I mean, but not by a girl, but like I've been beat like by a 12-year-old. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, like I mean, I'm just saying, like
it was an example, but
yeah, but I mean, now I'll probably lose like to like whatever, man, because like yo, chicks are kind of like killing it in the skate game nowadays, but
chicks are killing it in college.
Well, yeah, it's because
there's more of them. There's more of them now here.
Not even just that. I actually know something. So about this, and I was talking to my my aunt. She came to my house yesterday. And she said, "Oh yeah, girls are smarter than boys." I said, "Generally speaking, on average, yes."
I was gonna say yeah. I think yeah. I would say so. Yeah.
Here's a caveat. Women have a smaller range for their intelligence. So, on average, women are smarter because when women are dumb, they generally aren't very stupid. On the other hand, the smartest people in the world are men. Because the spectrum for men's intelligence is very large. We are the smartest and the dumbest people in the world. And so, the smartest man.
I could definitely see that, bro. Because I know some dudes that I'm like, bro, why the fuck would you even think that's like even like. Where is the logic behind you, bro? Like, what the fuck?
We're the type to also burn ourselves.
Yeah. So we're the ones to discover how to make a new type of weapon of mass destruction and end up killing ourselves with that weapon of mass destruction.
Like a true human, bro. Human species is not meant to last, bro. I swear.
I think.
I'm ready for the asteroid.
I think that we have outpaced natural selection to the point where more stupid people are allowed to live on this planet than there are intelligent people. Intelligent people in all forms of society at this point are incentivized to actually not reproduce so they can further better mankind, where dumber people are incentivized to give birth to as many kids as possible. If that makes any sense.
I get what you mean.
So like, who's likely to have more kids? Albert Einstein or some janitor at Walmart?
Janitor at Walmart.
Exactly. Einstein didn't have any kids. I don't remember. I think he had 2.
I have no idea he even had. I had no idea he was even married. Was he married? No, he wasn't married.
No, he was married twice.
Was it? Oh.
Divorced twice on his end or their end?
I think he divorced twice on his end.
I mean, bro. I can't picture him. I mean, I don't know, being like that. Man, maybe I'm hating. I mean, but like, I don't know. I just can't picture.
He was laying that atomic pipe, bro.
Boom.
E equals MC squared. Energy is everything, and everything is energy.
Man, these slogans. Well, what is this spirit?
All right, you want me to really
E equals MC squared up in that. I don't know if I can say that, but that box.
We got like hold on, we pushing the envelope today for sure.
So when I say energy is everything, what that means to me is what you put out in the world is everything. Like it's what you like. That's what matters.
Okay.
Like, there's no point in keeping that all inside, like staying stagnant. Who's more likely to make a difference in the world? The man who stays in the house and does nothing, or the dude who goes out and takes a risk on whatever he feels like?
Speaking of that, you said making a difference. There was last night when me and you were done studying.
Yeah.
I went to the Wawa, bro, and this kid told me, like, I knew this kid because he's like, I don't even want to say this shit, but for like, he just someone like, I don't really know him, but like, I don't even want to, man. It's because it's like it was just a weird like.
Just give him an alias.
Well, his name is his name's actually Jet. But like, thing is, he's like,
let's call him Timothy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Timothy or Jet, whatever. So the thing is this kid's like, I never had a problem because he's like younger. So he's at Wawa and he's telling me, how's your night going? I'm like, it's going good. And then he says, man, something about like, don't you want to make a change, bro? I don't remember. I was in a weird foul mood. You know what I told him? I said, bro, you too positive for me. dog, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just trying to pay for my food. And dude, and like, I was on the phone with my younger brother, bro. My younger brother was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he was just like, damn, bro, you're like, you're kind of a dick. But I explained to him, bro, if you were in person, I thought the kid was joking with me, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, why would he even like say that? Like,
You had that talk.
so my thing is, that's why I hit you up, and I was like, bro, like, I feel like a dick because I told this kid, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like,
He's like, what do you want, bro?
Like, yeah,
Just
bro, like, I'm like,
have
bro.
a nice day.
like, for real. And dude, I felt bad because I was like, I think this kid genuinely meant that shit, dude. And I was like, what the fuck, damn, bro. I'm like, I'm a bitter piece of shit. I felt bad, you know. So if you're watching this, bro, like, my fault, bro. I was just kind of going through it.
Really, I don't really feel any kind of sympathy like that. It's like,
I just felt so bad because I was like, bro, there's nothing to be like, because he said, something about changing, like, make a change. Well, the change is me talking to him, and for some reason, bro, I thought that shit was corny as fuck. If I'm being honest, I just thought that shit was so corny. When he said that, I was like, bro, I talk to people every fucking day, bro. Like, life's not changing, bro. We're talking to you. Life's not going to change. I'm not being like negative or anything, but it's true. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Life isn't gonna change if you don't let it. That's the whole purpose I'm really trying to get behind this podcast. I know we're all, people. We're all, the same species. It's how it goes.
there's no special people, bro.
There are no special people in this world. I just want you to realize that you are your own person. So you have every right to do things that make you feel like a person. Sure, some people might work for people, some people might be bosses, but at the end of the day, don't forget, you're a human, you have free will. You're able to enjoy your life, you're able to address your mental health. If you're feeling some type of way and you don't like it, you shouldn't have to feel like that forever. Like, you have the ability to make a change. Yes, responsibility is an ability, availability is the best ability, but at the end of the day, you have that option to, change your circumstances. Sure, you might be some deep shit. Everything changes over time. Nothing stays the same forever. We can all agree for that.
That is very true.
So no matter how long it takes, like, even being in fucking school, like, most people graduate at like 20,
23, probably 24 nowadays. 24 nowadays.
24.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
There are other people who go back to school because they want to make that difference. They want to get that career path.
Yeah, for
I don't
real.
think they care how old you are. It's all about how bad you want it. That's really what matters. And I just want to make that known to people. And this is about mental health.
Okay.
I'll say this: if you're up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, as long as you still have hands, you can get out of Schitt's Creek. Come on, bro.
That is very true. I mean, that was a good one, man. I never heard that. What was that again?
It said, if you're up Schitt's Creek without a paddle and you still have hands, you can get out of Schitt's Creek.
That is very true.
Your hands your hands will be dirty. You'll smell like shit, but you got out of the shit, bro.
It's temporary.
That is true.
And, any bad situation you're in is only as bad as you make it. So, let's say you're down on your luck. You spent all your money at the casino. You're indebted.
That is a dumb move. Broke. That's broke.
Yeah. You traded your last $5 for a bet at DraftKings. Let's just say that.
Real.
Yeah. You rent is due tomorrow. Whose fault was that?
Yours.
Exactly. So you're only as bad as the situation you make it. So if, let's just say you spent $500 that you should have put to your rent on gambling, buying that new game, buying that new console, when you know that you should use that in a better way, there's no excuses, bro. There's nothing. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say that could change the fact that you did something incredibly stupid and that you may have to suffer the consequences for, bro. You
brought it upon yourself. I mean, that's a fact.
And that's the first step to actually growing up. It's not how hot your girlfriend is. It's not how fast your car is. It's about how well you can take accountability for the things that you've done. And I know people who take accountability for things that other people do and can't take accountability for the things that they do. And it's not even like the little things. It's not like, oh, I left the fridge open. No, I didn't leave the fridge open. I wasn't here 20 minutes ago. It's not even that. It's the kind of stuff where, oh, I ruined this person's life. Well, no, I didn't do that. They already were going to do that. I only told them what they wanted to hear.
That's kind of crazy.
And time I hear, I gotta go. Well, I gotta take this phone call.
good, all
Yeah,
good.
all good, all good. Yeah.
Nah, gotta be
That was wild. I mean, I kind of get what he means. Like, if it's, it depends on like what the gravity of the person do. Say if the person's like, say for example, if the person's like, I don't want to put this because like I kind of went in jail for it, but like, yeah, we're probably gonna edit this part out right here because it's gone. Yeah, so
I mean, I can stop.
No, you can stop right now. Nah, so I was gonna say I know what you're saying because like.
I paused it.
So when I was out there, I was like robbing motherfuckers, and I was like just robbing mad like motherfuckers, bro. And the thing is, I was pissed, and I tried to blame I was like, man, I'm about to blame it on my mans and shit, bro. And then I'm like wondering why all three of us are literally in jail. Y'all was sick, bro. I ain't gonna lie, niggas was mad. Wait, hey, when's the next guest coming? Actually,
I'm texting him now. He said they just finished singing "Happy Birthday."
wait, who is? Wait, is this Bell? Oh. Wait, if we're taking a quick pause already because we like stopped everything.
Pause it.
No,
I was gonna say, if you're gonna have a maiden on the podcast, I could stay another hour. Like,
A maiden? Nah. So far, I haven't asked any girls yet.
why not?
We should probably get one or two.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never brought it up.
You never thought about it until
I never
now.
said like I got a podcast. You want to come?
Well, I can tell you. All right, cause this is off camera, but I can tell you as soon as
Well, it's recording.
this is gonna save the battery. So you may want to turn off.
Stop recording.
Well, no. Anyway, no. Wait, you got battery charger at least so we can like charge it.
What?
I was gonna say we could turn this podcast into a different type of
Fucking fresh and fit, fucking UMBC version, bro.
Time?
Chop time right now?
No, I was gonna say this podcast won't end up being on YouTube. This is gonna be on next videos.
Oh, you mean
YouTube Red.
What the fuck, bro? Or fucking, this is gonna end up on Rumble.
No, not even that. I said this is gonna be a different type of film.
Oh hell no, bro. He better be fucking bitches, bro. Film. Damn, bro.
You ask Will anything. I am the man who's literally been teaching him how to talk to bitches.
This is true.
What the fuck?
We can do two things. We can either wrap this podcast up right now and cut right into chop time.
But hold up, but isn't your man, bro? What is? So let me ask you a question.
I don't think he's coming. Like he told me he was gonna come today. I'm
Okay.
texting him right now. He literally said, "Are y'all still planning to stay until 8? It's my cousin's birthday. I have to eat with him before I dip. But thankfully they live 10 minutes from where y'all at." I said, "Yeah, but we are still here." This was at 6:43. He said, "How we looking on time?" Singing "Happy Birthday" right now. This was at 7:15. I said at 7:23. You're good. We may be wrapping up at 30.
Bro, honestly, I'm gonna say this guy ain't coming, bro. So, I mean, fuck it. Like, you really want to hop in, jump in chop time?
What's chop time?
Chop time is
How
pretty
time we
much,
just talking shit?
bro. Chop time be like where it's just like,
just talk that
well,
shit.
like he's like, oh, well, he's not as toxic, but like things I can get pretty toxic sometimes. So I'm like, bro.
Well, I told Will to be a little toxic.
Yeah,
That's
Never
what
been toxic though.
you are a little toxic.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
when
you're-
you said to your friend,
What did I say? Which one?
No, cause I
the
think,
one that wants to sleep with you,
He's talking about Anissa, bro.
bro, what? Yo, that was toxic as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was very like holy shit.
When I say
No, bro,
you need to
cause
have more self-respect.
do you not?
That's toxic.
that's toxic to women.
That's
yeah.
toxic. Yeah, that's toxic as fuck, bro.
No.
Cause
You talk to her. Well, what's the one thing that I told you to do? You treat women like men.
Your boys.
Yeah, you treat women like men, and they're going to keep coming back for you. They're going to keep trying to talk to you. And why do you think she still is in love with you, even though you did the most disrespectful shit to her?
talk to her like a dude.
They're not used to that.
No.
They are not used to that.
I keep talking to the girls I like
Like dudes.
And I talk to them like queens. But I never pedestalize them.
Don't do this shit. I think that shit's unattractive.
I'll show you.
Actually, what I do is I take them off their high horse. I cut the legs off their horse so they have to walk.
I said that. This is the current girl I'm talking to right now. She's really nice.
Just read it.
Okay.
I can't read. I'm black.
I said.
What happened to your shoes, bro?
I took them off. She said, "Hey," I said, "Hey, pretty lady, what's your favorite food?" "Hi," blushing emoji. "You're so random, lol. But I love me some pasta and steak. Why do you ask?" Me, "How else am I gonna keep you on your toes?" To answer your question with the question, what rhymes with Schmalentine's way? Ha ha ha, very true. And oh, you were thinking today? I said, I wish if I didn't have class and to study. How would this weekend sound? And then, I think Friday I have stuff going on, but maybe Saturday or Sunday. I was like, alright, cool, let's do Sunday. And then she said, sorry for the late response, I may need to reschedule. Today, my one friend just got diagnosed with breast cancer, so we're all going over to her place to surprise her with the girls' day. I'm really sorry. I said, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Go share some love with her. Prayers up. So sorry. Thank
Don't
you for
respond
understanding.
back for another 3 days. I'll drive her fucking nuts, bro.
Oh, I didn't respond for 3 days, and then I texted her on Tuesday.
No, okay. What'd you text her?
I was like, hey, Tree Whisperer, happy Tuesday. Alana wants to know if you can cover for anyone. This is work related. Then I hit her up Friday. I was like, salutations. How would thou like to accept a request for a night out to see the Man of Ants and the Mania of Quantum?
Talk like I do, bro.
Hey, bitch, you want to go to the movies with me?
What'd you respond with?
Oh, she responded, hi, so sorry I was busy with the fam, didn't have my therapy appointment. Unfortunately, I have plans with a friend tonight and have stuff with the fam tomorrow. Maybe next weekend.
No, drop her ass.
I said, all good. I'll see you for next weekend. Have an event booked. I'll let you know Wednesday. Sounds good. Awesome.
Just this is what you have to do. So, that was the last time you
That was the last
texted
time.
her.
I didn't text back after that.
Say, let's just say there's another event. Ask her up. Say, no worries. You were the second option anyway. You were the backup
Wow.
anyway.
Wait.
Wait, shit, toxic. They spent toxic game on
We
me?
didn't even start chop time. He might have just said something savage.
What, bro? Shit, let's get into chop
So
time, man.
this girl ghosted him in the most disrespectful way.
But I already hung out with her.
She probably made up some excuse
Hung out
that
with her
her friend has cancer or some shit, and you know he hasn't heard back from her in a week. I just said
Nah, I
okay
just did.
about actually going somewhere,
Oh, yeah.
and so I said make up some event. Say, oh, you want to come to this event with let's say you want to go laser tag or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
mini golf.
Right.
And she says, no, say, oh, no worries, you're the backup anyway.
She said that to you?
No,
Well,
have
he's like,
him
I
say that to
said
her.
You probably yeah, you probably should. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, what's the worst? Plus, wait, are you trying to wait? What? So do you like this girl?
I don't like this girl.
Then who cares, bro?
Yeah, take her off her fucking high horse for 5 seconds.
Only thing is, we work in the same company, not the same building.
Why would? First of all, why
Yeah,
would you even mess around with
That's your
it?
first mistake.
She came on
Yeah.
to me.
No, why would
Yes,
you?
that's your first fucking mistake, bro. What's gonna happen next? You're gonna have to go through what I had to go through, bro.
All right,
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful with
better
that,
start
bro.
chop time.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah, like messing around with like employees, bro, is kind of wild.
Let me hold on. Hold that thought. You're gonna say it. All right. So we interrupt this program for chop time. Chop time is where we, kind of talk the shit, chop it
I
up.
was so delayed.
Podcast is over for now. So this is the period where we kind of just freestyle here.
It just gets worse.
Life advice, bad experiences we've had,
Toxic
and we
advice.
all just work together, kind of to find a solution and give advice to one another. So yep, here it is, to chop time.
Well, if you let's just get into the toxic stuff for.
What the fuck, bro? Ain't no like break. All right, go ahead.
Because if you want something toxic, trust me. The way I handle people who get on their high horse, I'm like mustard gas toxic, bro.
But my lungs burn. Type
Inside
shit.
out,
Yes.
the skin.
Yeah, here. Will, I'll let you read some of my text messages. I'll let you read them.
Maybe I should be single.
Are you not single,
I am single, but I'm dating.
bro? What?
I'm dating too, bro.
Wait, what do you mean dating? Y'all have like
He's looking for someone.
You know how I date.
that's the term dating,
I date to keep people.
bro. You're single, bro. Don't ever use
Yeah.
the term dating, bro. That's so
I'm a
stupid.
player.
All right,
like-
I'm seeing with someone.
No, you aren't.
Are you seeing someone currently?
That girl that I hung out with her twice.
Well, fucking. Okay, well, I would have said tread very carefully. I mean, a little bit of toxicity don't hurt.
Like I said, we work together, so I don't think I would say it.
no, but the
Here,
thing is,
read this.
Be careful be careful with employees. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what everyone said.
Just be careful with employees, bro, because they could ruin your life.
No.
They will learn you.
And I appreciate your compliments, but I should let you know. I'm just trying to focus on myself. Oh, you showed me this.
Yeah, read it.
Oh, okay. If you say so. If you aren't interested, you can say that no harm in it. I will just get a different girl to have fun with. Yeah, my bad for staring. I thought you had an issue with me because I catch you staring too. Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji. You're good. There is no issue. I like to look at cute girls. Oh, she said a haha. Haha. I'm glad we settled it then. Good luck with life though. It was nice to finally meet you. Smile emoji. Yeah, I guess I don't think. Oh man, yeah, I guess I don't think know what I wanted. I wasn't interested in dating you. Emoji face.
Well, what
Is
the
that really shocking? I guess so. No, I don't care. Either way, my answer would have been the same. Okay, fine by me. I got the feeling you thought I was a
Yeah, you get
A
it
lip-
there. Yeah, you get it there.
limp wick soy boy.
No, you get it there, bro. I don't think you can say the rest.
I can't.
Yeah, goddamn. It must have got pretty bad afterwards.
No, what happened was this girl. She is we're not gonna say what her name is because
Yeah, it's better off if you just keep
Yeah.
stuff like that off.
So that's why I wanted you to end it there because the next thing would have actually said her name.
obvious, gotcha.
Yeah. So this girl is known as the she's known for trying to get with black guys on campus.
So she fetishizes like black men.
Yeah. And so what made me mad was
What? Wouldn't it be?
anyways. So she thought I wanted to date her, and I have better options than whatever she can offer me. Trust me, trust and believe. I have far better options than some used up car that's being sold at the dealership.
On the black market.
Well, not even at the dealership. Some second-hand owner who has 400,000 miles on it. All right.
Damn.
So I'm not going to buy a used car with that many miles on it and claim it to be mine. I'm not going to title it under my name. That's what made me mad. She thought I wanted to title her car under my
I see
name.
what you mean. Nah, dog, you can't be doing that, dude.
So I had to get her off of her high horse for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That shocked her. You saw the emoji. She was so happy that she had to get off her high horse and she got my attention for 5 seconds. And she realized, you can't mess with me like that. I'm not the type of guy to be played with. You're not gonna think that you can get one up over me because you have this inflated ego because guys are willing to sleep with you. That's not an achievement as a woman. It's not. It really isn't. We talked about this earlier. A guy, all a girl has to say is yes. That's not an accomplishment.
Well, yeah, I would say it's easier for women to sleep like with someone. Yeah.
Exactly.
than men.
Because if they're unattractive, what do they have to do?
If they're unattractive,
If a girl's unattractive, she can
Makeup.
quite
She
literally
can do makeup.
change the way her face looks. Yeah,
hold up, but body takes more work, bro.
a little
Yeah, a
bit.
little bit more work. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
There are girls here who walk around with compressions on to look thick, a different kind of thick than what they are.
Like oatmeal, not ice cream.
Yeah, I definitely.
No, like like Asian thick rather than black girl thick. Let's be honest here.
It's changed.
I've definitely seen like something like that before around here for sure. Like,
There's this one girl on campus. I've talked to you about her. We'll just refer to her as Z.
Oh, not understood.
Yeah, we'll just refer to her as Z. I showed you what she looked like. Not yesterday. It was this?
You saw her.
Yes, multiple times. You know, I told you she wears a crop top. Yeah.
Leave it at that.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
I'll
that
leave
might
it
be.
at that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be like this person's probably gonna be like, oh hell no, he's singling me out.
I don't care. She wanted me to ask her out. She had her friends get me to do it. And I was just like, oh, hey, what's
Okay.
up? I'm talking to this guy. No, you aren't. You may be, but you were thinking about me the entire time I was sitting near you. All right, let's be real here. If you had better options, you wouldn't ask your friends.
Exactly, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you wouldn't be staring at me every 5 seconds to get me to notice you. The only reason I even did anything was because your friend said, you should go over there and talk to her.
For real though, like,
Exactly. I just gotta say, focus on yourself because these girls move very weird. These girls, they think all they have to do is extend their scepter off their golden throne that these limp dick boys, these limps and these soy boys, are just, oh, you're a goddess, you're so beautiful. No, they're not. Most of these girls are 5s.
I was gonna say there's a very interesting pattern. Now that you mentioned something like it, it's like when you see like female criminals that be like killing people. Like I've noticed if you watch the comments under like a female mugshots, and especially if she's attractive, there'll be people that'll be like, "Oh, she can kill me any day," and I was still like, "That is so lame." I wish that
she tried to kill me.
That is so fucking lame to me, bro. Like I'm like, bro, come on, some self-respect. Like what the fuck?
I'm looking this up. Attractive female mugshots.
No, you'll find some, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, she's hot, but like I'm not gonna like let her like even near me because for one, she's no.
I'll be honest with you. There is no 10. There's no such thing as a 10.
Dude, I actually found that out recently, yeah.
For guys or girls, because if you're basing someone's attractiveness simply off of their appearance, especially if it is a girl, if you base a woman's attractiveness simply off of how well she can contour her makeup,
you're playing yourself, though.
You have already lost. You should leave the room now. You should rethink what your life is, because you're simping for a girl if you take a wet wipe to her face, she's going to instantly lose 6 points. Let's be honest here. Because there's like, I would say the highest that you could rate a girl, honestly, based off of her appearance alone, is 7.
You know what? I've actually heard this brought up by multiple people where I'm like, I swear, so this when I was younger, dude, I used to have like a thing for like alternative chicks, right, dude? And it didn't realize me. I didn't really realize it until one day I was like, bro, I'm really just in love with the makeup, like how they look like in makeup. Because like I remember one time like
emo girls,
so like I was such an idiot, bro. I was just like hypnotized by the way they looked. That one time
oh, she might kill me sometime later.
Like
that's hot.
Like oh hell no, not never that. Just or, like but. So I remember like thinking like I had a friend that was older, and he was like, dude, you know that they're really not as attractive as you really think, bro. And at first I would be like, nah, man, this dude just don't fuck with like alternative chicks, dude. And he was like, no, bro, like you genuinely don't realize like how really musty these bitches really be. I was like, for real, bro. As I got older, man, like I started seeing some of these chicks, and I'm like, damn, like yo, shorty, you was like, what the fuck happened to you?
You went from a 7 to a 3 in
straight up
5 seconds.
For real, like
the personality's worse. Trust me.
I think the personality, and I think during graduation, like, you know, because everyone graduates, like, when it's hot as fuck, like, when it's hot as fuck out, like, just start seeing the makeup running, and I'm like, ew, bitch, what the fuck, bro?
Ugh, like, what the nasty.
Fuck? Yeah.
Better not be running like that when in bed, bro.
Sometimes the pillow's just covered in makeup, and you just gotta be like, all right.
That's disgusting. That is.
It kind of is, definitely, bro.
Think about it. That's smeared all over her pillow. There's skin flakes in that.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that. Fuck, man.
Because makeup actually, when a woman wears makeup, it actually destroys her skin. So
That makes sense.
Does it?
Look like zombies when they don't wear makeup.
Yeah, because it makes their skin even worse than what it already is.
Oh shit! Does it dry it out or something?
It dries it out. It makes it flake. It makes it red. And it irritates the skin because they're quite literally clogging their pores with shit that doesn't. Yeah. With
shit, dude! I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've never thought about that. Wow.
And so, quite literally, what I told to this one girl, I don't know if she's ever going to see this podcast.
She probably will.
She probably won't because, well, I'm not going to describe her in too much detail. And I'm not even going to use the moniker. I'm not even going to use the moniker because one Google search, one Google search can tell you exactly what her name is, and she doesn't necessarily.
So she's Googleable, bro. This is getting worse and worse, bro.
I said her name.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Her first name. Her first name is.
Right.
With the moniker I use.
Okay. Got you. Yeah.
And so, she genuinely does not like being in the center of attention. And so, with the exception of me, I've noticed. I told her this. You know, I don't understand why women generally like to hide their beauty behind makeup. I said that to her. That's all it took.
Mm-hmm.
And what I noticed from her was she would wear less and less makeup to the point where she completely stopped, with the exception of maybe lipstick in her favorite color. It wasn't to be erotic or anything like that. It was an off color, say like blue or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was an off color. So not like bright pink or red. And so she completely stopped. And even now, she doesn't wear makeup. Or if she does, it's such a small amount that you can barely notice that she wears makeup at all. And so, generally, that makes her more attractive to me. Not the fact that, she's willing to do what I say, that's kind of weird to some extent. But the fact that she's willing to take some advice and genuinely believe in it.
Like she doesn't get like her feelings hurt by it, or she doesn't violently like flip the fuck out.
Yeah,
like,
she just.
I see what you mean.
It's like, he would think I'm more attractive without it on. I'm hiding it. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think that would be more attractive in a person? Let's just say, you're into this guy, but not you. Just for example, we have a woman, and she's attracted to this guy, and she just says, "Oh, well, you ever thought of doing it this way?" Just like not telling them to do it. Just say,
like suggesting it.
Yeah, just like, I've never. That's interesting. I always tried it this way, or something like that. And they just like, whoa.
Everything was the same.
Yeah.
For real?
Oh, I'm pretty sure any person would find that attractive.
It's always good to see people at their worst too.
It's everything to get to know who they are.
Yeah, like personally, like if I know a nice lady and we go to sleep together, and we go to sleep and you look like an 8 and I wake up and you're like a 3.
But you go cut her off, bro. You go cut her off, gang.
I don't want like I'm okay waking up and you look like a troll doll. Like I'm okay with that.
I mean, yeah.
No, that's one thing that
I see you naturally as a troll doll.
That's one thing that I cannot stand is this is a League of Legends term. It's called inting. It's short for intentionally feeding. I hate intentionally feeding people's ego when they don't deserve it at all. This is part of the reason why I just don't talk to girls on this campus half of the time, because you have 3s and 4s on this campus thinking that they can get with. Well, I'm not gonna say. There's no way of me saying this without me sounding like a douchebag.
Like Chads.
Yeah,
Like the Chads.
Giga Chad.
I'm going to be honest with you. The girls that I'm attracted to and that are generally attracted to me are what I would find as wife material. Women that already act like they are someone's wife while still being in their 20s and single.
So would you say that you're looking more for more like traditional type women? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Because I mean, like right now in the 20s, like most women in their 20s, like I would say up until like 26, 27 are kind of like
the danger zone.
Oh,
they're getting the danger zone.
Yeah.
Danger zone.
Yeah, like it's just like something. It's definitely like a trend I've noticed where it's like the ones in their like early 20s to like mid 20s. Even the mid 20s, bro. Like once they hit 25, like it's this like, oh shit, it's happening.
That's they're childbirth years.
They're
what they call
running
it?
out the clock. It's the shot clock.
Childbearing. Yeah, they call it.
Because like after the age of 30, it's considered a geriatric pregnancy, and the likelihood of a woman.
I think it's 35. I think 30 is still kind of.
No. 30 is an age where actual issues giving birth, not just because like after.
Look it up.
Because after the age of 30, actually giving birth without a C-section becomes dangerous. And after 35, the child becomes has higher chances of
developing
having birth defects.
Yeah.
It actually, the geriatric. I don't remember if it's 30 or 35, but the age of 30, there becomes problems with actual giving birth.
35 years of age or older.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure 35 years is like geriatric, but I believe. I'm pretty sure, but when time you get to like 30 years old, the eggs, most of the eggs are depleted. I'm not saying you can't have kids, but like, it can become like you
run out of fresh eggs. It's basically what.
Like you might.
Coop isn't what it used to be.
No, it is not.
Yeah, the older chickens are laying eggs. That's the problem. But yeah, it's the last thing I really wanted to do is feed like a 4's makeup who wears makeup thinking that she looks like a 10 when she just looks like a joker who put on better makeup. Why so serious?
It's 8 in the morning. I didn't have my Starbucks.
Yeah, just calm down. I'll throw some coffee beans at you. Relax.
But I want you to I want you to crush the what was it, coffee grains? I need you to snort them if you want that real caffeine.
Real caffeine.
but you get what I'm saying. There's no reason that a girl who's been ran through thinks that, oh, I can get this guy. I can get this guy wrapped around my finger because he called me cute one time. Mm-hmm. No, that's not how this works.
I have a question regarding to getting ran through. Not on my end, but like for women.
You have a story to tell us if you're getting ran through. Okay, that means something very different.
Yeah, well, let's
you know.
Well,
we'll
you,
support
man.
you on
Yeah,
your
I support
journey
you, bro.
if you have it.
I love you, bro.
It's okay.
You can banish me.
No, we're not gonna ban. We're not gonna bash you because you like.
I'll just banish you to the shallow realm.
We
That's not what this story
ain't
is.
bashing you because you like dudes. That's fucked up.
I would say we all also getting ran through. I feel like I feel like getting ran through is good and bad. Good. You want me to start with which one you would start with?
I want to hear the good, guy.
Okay.
Like
Good because not only is it a bit of experience, so like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
But because if I'm being honest here, it builds a bit of character. Like she's a bit more comfortable out of her shell. Like she's a bit more herself, and not putting up a front to like reel you in, kind of.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I have something very serious to say to that because
it's just about.
because there's
Let me hold on to my seat. All right.
yeah, hold on to your butts because God damn it, we're going on a magic field trip.
Wait. So because we have to, because the way, hold up. What the fuck was I gonna say?
Just spit it out.
I wanted to say something. The whole thing about building experience, bro. I think honestly, I'd rather just wife a boring chick. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say
Nope.
it. But that was it.
Bro, so he's the way Will is going about this
I go grab the acrobat.
is simply because he just wants sex. All right.
No, I don't. I want creative sex.
That's still sex,
yeah, he just
bro.
wants sex.
No, I don't just want sex, but I want like someone who will be able to be creative and like express themselves with me. Not through fucking sex, but like, all right, let's say, I want to go hiking and let's make like a fucking.
All right, what if I just say beef curtains?
Bro.
Yeah, that's what you want? Is that what you really want? Exactly.
I can put up with it.
No, you have to snip. All right.
All right, then snip.
Well.
Anyways, so we're not going to get into,
we're not gonna get any deeper.
we're not going to get any deeper into that. But let's put it this way. Typically, if she is an Amtrak tunnel, it's recreation only. There's no reason that you should be wifing up that because Tyrone and his group of friends have already been to her house.
Yeah, gang, pass around. I mean,
Hey, Besser, come on, it's my turn. Yeah, let Tyrone have her turn.
Yeah.
He knows how to get it gushy, bro.
What to do with vowels?
Yeah.
Come on, Stu.
Tyrone, Tony,
Victor.
Victor, Greg. We have
Chad.
Leon, Chaz,
All right.
Derek.
Back to back or like this over a period of time?
Not Hunter.
Either way.
Not Hunter.
We got the.
Back to back is crazy. Over a period of time, it's like, you just got a bad taste in man.
She's 20. Why does she have a higher bird count than how old she is?
Experimenting. That's what they like to say.
Bro,
I don't know,
she
man.
tried to get the tactical nuke in Call of Duty. Come on.
That's just like 25 kills, right?
Yeah. There's no reason. There's no possible reason that you should be with that many guys before you are 20. There's no reason you should be with that many guys before you're 30. There's no reason you should be with that many guys in general. All right.
I will. No.
That's a lot of guys.
All right, so I know what he means. He means at such a young age, bro. That's a lot, bro. Think about it. So we're not gonna count like the underage bodies that they may have gotten because that's kind of like weird. But think about it. All right, so once that person turned 18, bro, if they catch 25 bodies from 18 to 20, that's
a new guy every month.
Like, yo, bro, that is a new guy every month, bro. So you need to realize that like that's actually like even
And he only hit once.
it doesn't matter.
No, we don't even have to say that.
He hit multiple times.
He hit multiple times. Let's just say she called him over 3 times a week for a month. Got a new guy 3 times a week for a month.
She binge watching dudes.
Bro, I don't know what she's doing, bro. Either way, bro, it cannot be good in the long term,
That's
bro.
a busy railway,
Yeah,
bro.
this is the busy. Yeah, that's just like, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, he's 2420. That's a lot, like, bro. That's like, yo, that's like,
Yes, that is
under
a lot.
20, bro. Yes, under
Yeah, but
20
think
years
of it
old.
this way. Don't even think about it sex-wise. Think of
can't
it
be
this
more
way.
than me, that's
No, think of it this way. Why has she been with so many guys? Why has she been with so many guys that even they don't want to be with her?
Because she's physically attractive, but she doesn't have personality.
Why would you want to wife that up?
That is kind of
Exactly. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with someone who has no personality?
No.
Then why would you wife that up?
I see what he means now. Yeah, because
Exactly.
because of all she has to offer is just kind of
You
like
check the boxes, but you didn't write your name.
Yeah, you had the cheat codes. You don't even know how to play the goddamn game. You're not even in a competitive league at this point. You're competing with yourself.
you play exhibition for real and
Yeah.
you're still losing.
You're playing an exhibition. It's not even an exhibition game. This is just a trial run, and you're failing it. At that point, it's not that hard to just say no. It's not that hard to say, sorry, I'm not interested. Really, trust me, it's not that hard. Because I've talked to girls that are just willing to give it up to me. And I've said no. It's not hard to say no.
I thought you were saying no. It's just that's too easy.
No, it is. It's just that easy. You just have to say no. You have to have the self-respect to say no until you come across the guy who is willing to be there for you. Because if you're not willing to hold that down, or he's not willing to stay, there is something wrong. And no one's going to want to be with you. And you're just going to keep running up those miles in your car. No one's going to want to buy a car with 500,000 miles on it.
I think we're true. So are you pretty much I see what he's saying because he says if you keep racking up like, so let's be honest. There's men would just date about anything. I mean, and men would just fuck about anything.
Yeah, trust me, 'cause-
Men will fuck anything. Men would just date about just anything, bro. If you think about it, that is a red flag. If you've been with that many guys and none of them have wifed you, there has to be something that is not clicking, bro. That scares people.
Or we can say this.
Bro.
She did wife a couple of them and then left them.
She did.
Let's just say that's the case. Let's just say instead of 25 at the age of 20, it's 10 guys. And all of them, she married them and divorced them. Would you want to marry her then?
Fine, no, fuck no, because I feel like that's that's very
There's a reason why that she's unmarried with 10 rings. She's Michael Jordan.
fucking Michael Jordan. Oh, I was gonna say yeah, like
Got multiple rings on each finger.
Thanos.
Just gone. My virginity gone. Just the atoms. I'm gonna use the Infinity Stones to become a born again virgin. My ascension is inevitable.
Bro, him and these voices, bro, it's just kind of crazy.
I know it's good. Damn.
But that's what I'm trying to say is, if you're not willing to be the best you, just leave. Just go somewhere and don't expect your life to get better because it's not. If you're a guy, you have to genuinely sit down and think, shit, I'm alone. No one's going to help me. And I have to figure this shit out on my own. You don't get the luxury to just say, oh, I'll just marry some rich person and,
Yeah.
I'll find myself then. Mm-hmm. You don't have that option. And most women don't have that option either. So, men, stay on your grind, figure out what you want to do with your life before you turn 23, waste your time in college, do absolutely nothing. And women, make sure you aren't sleeping around with a ton of nobodies or guys that want nothing to do with you but to sleep with you. Because if, let's just say you are a Shirley. You're a Shirley, dun 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 dun. And you manage to sleep with the star quarterback of the football team because Gwen, Stacy,
I was gonna say,
Kiki, all of them were taken. But he was down bad on a Friday night and you were the only person available, that does not mean that he loves you. That does not mean that he wants to be with you. It just means he was horny one night. All right? So don't sleep around with these guys thinking that you're this hot shit because you are degrading your value sleeping with a ton of guys. And trust me, guys find it more attractive that a girl will say, no, I'm sorry. I don't think that this will work out and I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time. Because guys genuinely respect women that have respect for themselves. It's that simple.
I mean, that actually makes sense, yeah. Look at that. Willard?
You both have really, like...
Willard.
Willard?
Chill.
Willard?
You both have really helped me out today. Like, honestly, I come from... You guys know me as, like, the typical nice guy.
I got you.
I have... Thank you. I have standards, but it's just... I'm very open to, you know...
You don't have standards.
I do have
Bro,
standards.
listen.
You said your only standards were, oh, well, she just has to have less than 80 bodies.
80
that's-
bodies,
first of
bro.
all-
That's
whoa,
like
whoa,
any
whoa.
chick around here, bro. 80 bodies is a lot, bro. I ain't
First of
gonna
all,
lie.
she can't have more than me. But my other standards are...
Look here, pimp. We live in 2023, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what it is, bro, but if you meet like a chick that's like attractive, if she has like, let's say for example, like 40 bodies, bro.
Oh. Unwifeable. No, stay away. That's, dude,
With the Infinity Gauntlet?
just gone. Her chances with you should be gone, reduced to atoms. All right. You know, it's negative.
Everyone has a comeback story.
Bro, let me tell you
I'm
something.
just a firm believer. Like, I believe in myself as much as I've been able to come back. I feel like I should give someone else that chance because I'm a firm believer, like I said, in energy. Like, if you're giving back the energy I'm putting out, I can't not be like.
Okay, so like
I don't want someone who's boring.
She was giving out a different kind of energy. You don't want to hang around that. Trust me.
Was she giving out gamma radiation?
No, it wasn't gamma radiation. This is worse. This is toxic fallout. Like her
East
nether
Palestine.
regions, yeah. Her nether regions are the glowing sea from Fallout 4, bro.
There's
I don't know what that is. Let me look that up.
gang. There's rad roaches.
Yeah, they're rad roaches. there are Mirelurks down there, bro. Just stay away. Maybe even a death claw. They're glowing ones, okay? There's
Bro, it just gets progressively worse. No, Will. What I'm trying to say is that like you may just want to stay away from people with like dating wise for like high body counts because the thing is I'm a believer in past behaviors are a predicators of future behaviors. So if she's cheated on like a lot of her guys, bro, yeah.
So I just saw the glowing sea.
I told you.
the
I told you,
glowing
bro.
seas. Not
That's not. There's no water. How is it a sea?
It's an abyss.
It's called the glowing sea because everything there is glowing green.
Oh, I have no color on my computer. So
Yeah, if you turn on color, the glowing sea is nothing but green.
Got you. Well, in terms of looking for women, that's not really a priority right now. I'm still trying to work on the projects I have, which are coming soon, not only for academics, but for, would you consider this entertainment, or would you say this is more?
Entertainment.
Bro, it's entertainment. Depending on the person that's in here, like it's entertainment. Like,
Well, entertainment and like mental health, self-improvement.
bro,
Like, there's moments we get serious, but there's moments like this where we get, wow, that is kelp,
green.
seaweed
Yeah.
green. That is
The glowing
cilantro green. Oh.
That's the glowing sea.
Oh.
That's what your pictures look like.
Like I said, that's not my main purpose.
I'm just letting you know, but like
I've been very focused this
there
past-
is a point in time where you may have to go down on her, and that's what you're going to be eating, my friend. It's 40 dudes.
Well,
we're talking about like the elephant's foot. Oh, there's Mia.
But yeah, I'm just letting you know that there is like there is you have to be like aware that you're most likely going to be in a situation where bro, and like there's sometimes, bro, like listen.
Geiger counter is just gonna be going off. Just
Shit, motherfucker, there's even some regrets.
What? That's not the fire. That's the radiation.
Yeah, it's a Geiger counter.
What the fuck?
That's the
I can
radiation.
do a whole lot of different sounds. I can moo. I can neigh like a horse.
Yo, bro, what the fuck is going on? Yo, what the fuck?
If I read a grocery sound,
Dude, what the?
mission abort. But,
Yo, for
all right,
real,
all
for
right, all right.
out of
So,
pocket.
We definitely, we're gonna close chop time here on a good note and get back to the podcast for like the next 5 minutes.
Oh, wait, is the guest coming?
Nah, he's not, dude. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Okay,
He's been expected to be here.
All right.
So,
if this is the end of chop time, I'm going to go home.
all right, hold on. Before you go home.
Because we're pretty much really spoke about the podcast topics at this point, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna summarize, wrap everything up.
Okay.
We're gonna wrap everything up.
Bet.
All right, so getting back to the podcast, that's the end of chop time. Thank you for listening. We're gonna wrap things up here and just talk about a little bit more about imposter syndrome and what we've learned from it, and any advice we have for, through experience of our own experiences towards you, and just pass the mic around. So for me, I would say, in terms of imposter syndrome, remember those coping strategies. If it doesn't work for you, or you feel like imposter syndrome's getting the best of you, reach out to friends. Reach out to someone you feel close with, who you trust. It's always good to ask for help, especially in the academic environment. No one I know is able to thrive through school single-handedly. Everyone either has a professor or a friend they go to. So if you're struggling with tutor as well. So if you're struggling with that, feeling that you're not good enough, let someone know. They might give some decent advice. And now in terms of mental health and struggles that you might overcome or you've experienced. So like for me, I've experienced depression. I have ADHD. I have ADD. That's why if you see me on video, I've not been able to stay still this entire podcast. It definitely gets the best out of you in terms of focus. But sometimes you got to accept it because it also brings creativity and makes you who you are. I'm thankful for it, but I also have ways of coping with it, which is why this podcast helps a lot. I'm passing the mic to Takai, so thank you all for listening.
Well, I don't know if there is anything I can really say that I already haven't, but if you feel like an imposter, then you have to fix that, because there's no reason that if you've earned what you've gotten and you feel like you don't deserve it, or not just in a humble way, but you genuinely believe that you should not be where you are, or that your life is a fake, then there's something wrong and you need to fix it. You need to do something about that, because no one's going to really want to help you if that's your case, because no one's going to want to help the person who doesn't want to help themselves. That's all I really have to say to that.
So in regards to the imposter syndrome, honestly, if you're good at something, you should be proud about it. You should be proud of it, because depending on what it is, you're probably the best one in the room. If you honestly, even for a second, feel, yeah, man, like I feel like I'm the shit. Most likely you could. There's a high chance you're going to be the best person there when it comes down to it, especially when it comes down to the world of sports, bro. Because anytime I see like an athlete like get pumped or anything, usually when it came down to wrestling, I noticed that they were usually like the best on the team. Because like there was a times where like when I wrestled, like we would get like, I would see the he was like on his way to be like team captain. He would get hella pumped. He would get probably like a good like 3 win streaks, and he'd be like, yo, like I'm the best. No one can see me. And you know what's funny? The next following match, he would literally absolutely destroy the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You can't see me.
Yeah. And I've noticed that. Well, I never played lacrosse, but my friends that play lacrosse that were very very cocky, like they were good, dude. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when it came down to what's it called, face off. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I've seen some people when they face off, the other person usually be like a smaller stature, be like kind of like almost flipped, and I'll be like, damn, bro went flying.
He got.
Alright, so my last words are, honestly, man, no matter what you're going through, just know that life is a cycle, and pretty much you're gonna get through it. So there's that. And also, like, say for example, if you're going through some rough times, they don't last forever. But also remember that you can make them last forever if you get stuck in some negativity.
That negative feedback loop.
And yeah, it's for real. It's like written all over. And also, my last words are, drink water.
Yeah, break the genjutsu. Never get stuck in the infinite Izanagi.
For I don't know what.
That's a Naruto reference for those who don't know.
Okay, like sound like
greatest
it.
ninja of all time. I don't care what anyone says.
I thought Boruto was better. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke, man. Hold up.
We will.
Yo, hold up.
Hey. All right.
Nah.
Right. Thank you all again for listening. This has been the Piece by Piece podcast, episode 4. We're getting close to that 5 mark. So, like I said, thank you again for listening. Like and subscribe. Never forget, you matter. You are special. Continue to be you, but also continue to be better than you. Day by day to see a better day.
You.
All right. Sit clap on 3. 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna have to be a permanent member on this.
I'm okay with it, dude.